guys, and welcome back and welcome to a hobby vlog. Audiobook and Legos hobby maxi. If you're buying a book, I have to buy a book. Like, I kind of miss my book. It's good for the soul. Hobbies equal more happiness. I wanted to do this video kind of to get back in touch with myself because the past couple months have been a little rough mentally, and I feel like I've just lost kind of my spark for doing fun creative things, specifically reading, but also we did tap more into the creative side, like getting back into editing for YouTube, kind of just doing some arts and crafts stuff, some Legos, watching TV. All of those things are just things I haven't done in a long time, especially reading. I just really have not been reading much lately, so I wanted to give myself a push and get back into it, and that is what we did this week. So come along with me as we do a bunch of cozy fun hobbies. Okay, I wanted to do a hobby haul because I have just been trying to reconnect with my hobbies lately, so I thought we would do a haul because I am really excited about some of the new things I've got. Okay, this isn't new, but I got it maybe 2 years ago and I really didn't do it at first, but lately I have been. Just this coloring book. I think it's like more fall oriented, but there's like Christmas in it and summer in it, so I've actually done probably like half of them. I'm not like a good colorer, like I don't do, you know what I'm talking about, like some of these pictures I see people color and they're just like actually insane. I just color it, you know? So I've been really liking this. And then also diamond art, which I've had both of these for years but haven't done them. I got this on sale after Christmas one year. I did start it last year, so I thought this would be a cute like thing to hang up, but also fun to do. It's taking me forever though. So I also have a small one. I got this at an Amazon return store. I think it was like $1. It's just like, I don't know, is that a bug or a dragon or something, but I thought it was fun and colorful. And then there has been so many good Legos coming out lately, and I got this Harry Potter one, which I already built, so I can show you once I have it set up, but I'm really excited about this. I've always wanted one with Sirius on it. And then these came out literally yesterday, and my, should I say it? My boyfriend, hey, crazy lore drop, he got me these, and I was like, that's so sweet. The Olivia flower. So we will definitely be building this soon. Like this is probably the top of my list for hobbies I want to get into. So I'm going to quickly finish editing my video, and then I will reward myself with the Olivia Legos. Something else I've been like failing at lately is YouTube. Hey, so I'm really trying to get this video done so I can post it hopefully tomorrow, but like maybe Wednesday. It's my new releases reading vlogs. I have edited 4 minutes of it and I have 30 total to edit, so I just really need to lock in. I just keep getting distracted. Like I'm trying the reward method, like rewarding myself with doing the Legos after, but it's not working. I just feel like I've been really bad about filming, editing, and I just haven't been passionate about it. I think when I first moved here I was, and I think I got really burnt out after the move, just like mentally, because I had to make so many decisions about everything, and that just really got to me, I guess. That's what I'm thinking is happening. And then I had a really bad mental episode probably like 3 weeks ago at this point, so I really didn't want to do literally anything, much less film and talk to a camera and be creative. So I've just been really feeling not motivated YouTube wise, but like I talked about, that it kind of goes hand in hand. Whenever I'm in a reading slump, I get into a life slump, so I'm hoping that once I feel better, like reading wise or life wise, it'll all get back to normal. I really need to lock in because I'm really trying to get monetized for this so I can like put more energy in it. I think that's just also part of it, just feeling really defeated with posting so much and not seeing results from it, which obviously that's not what it's all about. I do it because I love it, but at some point it's like, is this worth it? Because I'm putting so much time and energy into it and I'm not getting paid, and it's like I have other jobs, responsibilities, whatever, that need my attention. So yeah, that's just something else that's been going on lately. So I just want to lock in and get, you know, see some results hopefully. Holy rant anyway. Okay guys, this is all about like doing hobbies and just like trying to get back into hobbies again. And as you can probably tell, one of my hobbies is not just reading but also buying books. If you watched my bookshelf tour, you know that I have a lot of books that I've bought but haven't read. So I indulged in one of my hobbies and went book shopping, which this was 2 separate book trips, and Both of them were kind of impulsive, I'm not gonna lie, but after doing this, I do feel such a big spark for reading again, and it's something that I want to do again. So I'm not too mad about it, and these are all books I want to read like right away, and just authors that I have read from that have came out with new books. Let's get into the haul. I'll talk about the two separate trips. This was the more impulsive trip. My boyfriend and I, we were at dinner, and I was like, what if we went to Barnes after? And he was like, yeah, like I kind of want to look for a book. And I'm like, okay, great. If you're buying a book, I have to buy a book. Also, I thought I had like $15+ in rewards saved up, but turns out I used it all when I went and picked up main characters in my new releases video. So I did not have any rewards. So when we got up to the checkout, I was a little like, sorry. You know, I really was under the impression I had some rewards. That being said, I did pick up 2 books, and these are books from authors that I have read from and loved. So books I've been meaning to pick up but I haven't. The first one is Romantic Hero by Christy Greenwood. This is the author of The Love of My Afterlife. I gave this 5 stars originally when I read this, which I feel like it's a 5-star that I don't really think about as much as other ones, but still I'd say stands as a 5-star. So when I saw that she came out with this, it's been in the back of my mind, so I picked it up. It is about a heartbroken romance novelist is forced to address her writer's block when the villainous cowboy character from her book shows up in the real world. She had me at cowboy. I mean, seriously. Really excited about this and kind of to see if I like this as much as her other book. And then same with that, last year I think I read The Bright Side. I'm pretty sure it was 2025, and this is the author's newest release, The Burning Side. Wait, is that what it's called? The Bright Side? The Bright Year. So again, I am really excited about this. I read the back of it and thought it sounded really good, and I've been really liking the literary fiction genre, so I'm really excited about this. April and Leo's house burns down in the middle of the night. They escape with their young children in the quiet knowledge that the fire is not the only thing threatening their family. So it just follows the family dynamics, and that was something I really liked about The Bright Years, and that's why I gave it like 4, almost 5 stars, because she just did such a good job showing family dynamics, and I don't know, she made it feel so real and raw and just realistic, and I don't know, I just loved her writing in this and the way she built the characters and the setting. So I think this is going to be really interesting as well. That is that Barnes trip. And then I just got back from another trip. This was like a purely vibe trip because I found out this book came out this morning. I completely forgot that it was coming out in August, which I don't know how it's already August. I think that's part of my problem, but I've been waiting all day to go to Barnes and get this book and start it. Adversary to the Villain. I have loved this series. I pretty much binged the first 3 in this series back to back, maybe 2025 into 2026, I can't remember, and I loved it. It was just the perfect cozy fantasy series, and I have been waiting for this book for so long. So yeah, I've been patiently waiting, which that is actually going to be what's going to happen next, which I'll get to in a second. We're going to start this together. I think I definitely need to refresh my memory a little bit, but I'm so excited to just get back into a world that I know and love, and I think that's going to be the perfect thing to get me out of this little rut, is reconnecting with characters I know and love in a world I know and love, and the series just always makes me really happy, and that's what I need. The last book, I saw that, yeah. Okay, if you've seen any of my videos this year, you would probably know that this has been my favorite read of the year so far, The Other Side of Now. So right when I walked into Barnes, they had like a fiction table out, and this was out in paperback. I'm like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that came out in paperback. And on the cover of it, it said author of The Destination Funeral. And I'm like, she has another book? Why did I think she was a debut author? She couldn't have came out with a new one. I would have known about it. So I'm scavenging the fiction section, like the older fiction section, and I can't find it. So I'm like, crap. And then I did my loop, and then I was looking at the new fiction books again, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, it just came out and I didn't know. So I got it. This is her new book. I gave this one, The Other Side of Now, like 6 stars this year. So it's safe to say I needed to pick up her new book. I read the inside of this, and it sounds so good, and it sounds kind of similar to that one. So it looks like someone dies, and then 4 estranged friends return to the island, and when they get there, it's kind of like a time loop situation like The Other Side of Now book, and I eat that up. One thing I loved how she wrote in The Other Side of Now is the friendship dynamic. The friends in the book were some of my favorite characters. They were written so well, so I'm really excited to see more of that in this one. So I really want to start this like right now, but I'm definitely thinking slightly more this. Let's get into it. Welcome to the kitchen. This is where the next phase of this takes shape. So I was at Target yesterday, and I saw these for 50% off. First of all, I love Minions. I love Despicable Me. I love Minions. I love everything about it. Second of all, I was like, oh, this would be really cute for like me and my boyfriend to have like a cookie movie game night, whatever the hell. Like, I'm so excited for that. Let's do that this weekend. Yeah, well, I want cookies. What a devious combo. Let's get cooking and reading. Also, the audiobook for this was available now on Libby actually, so I'm really excited because I listened to the audiobook for a good amount of the other books and I really liked it. So I think I'm gonna find a summary quick, listen to that or read that, and then we will get into both of these. I literally love minions. Trying to decide if I want to bake them all or like save some to eat the dough. It's good for the soul. I haven't had these in so long. Nom nom nom. Yeah, we're keeping some dough just to eat. You guys already know that I got the sample on my Kindle to read first. This feels weird. Like, reading just feels foreign to me because I just don't read anymore. Let's have ourselves a cookie. Anyways. The yearning in this book is insane. I literally love these characters. Okay guys, I made it to, I think technically like maybe 12% of the book, and it is just so nice being back with these characters. And what I love about this series is the amount of perspectives you get. I think the first book started off maybe you were getting like 1 or 2, and then as the series has went on, we've obviously got closer to the characters, and so we've been getting their perspectives as well, like some of the side characters, and that has been really fun because everyone just kind of has something else going on, so that's been really fun to follow and everything. I think I'm gonna be pausing though for the night. I did listen for a while. I did my diamond paintings. We're hobby maxing. Yeah, I feel like I'm making like no progress, but we're trying. Something else I've been slacking on lately is watching stuff, like YouTube shows, everything. So tonight I already watched like 10 minutes of it. It's this new show on Amazon. What's it called? So I thought we could talk about that a little bit because I think it seems like something that as book girlies would like. I don't really know the plot. I just saw someone post like it's romance rich kids or something like that, so I'm sad. And so far it's been fine. I'm like 10 minutes into it. It's called Sterling Point. So basically it looks like our main girl, she inherits her estranged grandfather's island, which I wasn't aware that it was an entire island. I think I'm gonna finish at least the first episode now, and I will probably come back with thoughts. An island? Okay guys, it is time for our next hobby adventure, and that's going to be audiobook and Legos. I've had this set for maybe almost a week now, and I opened it, but I haven't had a chance to do it, and I'm so excited because it was a gift, so it's very special, and also it's just really exciting because it's Olivia Rodrigo and I love her. So I'm gonna keep listening to this book while I do that. I'm like 23% now. The thing with this like entire series is the plot isn't too crazy. It's very just like kind of character driven, and that's why I'm here still after 4 books of kind of just not progressing much with the plot, is because I love the characters so much. And specifically in the 3rd and 4th book, again, like I talked about, just getting all their perspectives has been really fun. I definitely have forgotten a lot though, because with all those perspectives there's just so much to remember, like character names and what happened with side characters and whatever. I definitely don't fully understand everything, so I'm gonna listen and build these flowers. I'm so excited. Okay guys, I just listened to 10% of this book while I did my Legos, which, don't look at them in this vase. I need another vase desperately for these. Like, that looks not great, let's just say that. That was really fun. I really enjoyed making the Legos. The flower ones are really fun because they're just such a good decoration too. As for the book, it's going good. Where I just stopped, something interesting happened, and I'm really excited to see specifically the villain's reaction to it. But I am going to take a break and we will come back when I'm reading more. Hi guys, it has been like maybe almost a week since I've last read or updated you. I haven't made much more progress. I'm on page 108, chapter 24, which that just tells you how short the chapters are. It's amazing. I feel like I'm honestly getting through this really slow. It feels like I've listened for so long, but I'm only a third of the way through the book. But I'm not necessarily mad about that because I love these characters, obviously. I think I honestly might do some diamond painting right now and listen a bit more and see how that goes, because I do have this through Libby. That's really been nice. It's been so weird. Like, I haven't sat down to read physically a book in so long. I've just been really into audiobooks and doing multiple hobbies at once, so I don't really know what's up with that, but we're gonna keep doing some diamond painting because that sounds really fun. I remember seeing probably a couple months ago or something, at this point, it was like, when you're feeling down or something, just be creative. It's really true for me specifically because I obviously didn't post for like over a month really, and I was down bad that entire time because I wasn't being creative with editing and filming and videos and whatever. So getting back into this has been really helping, and just also getting back into creative hobbies has been really helping. I don't know like the science behind it obviously, but it really is true. That's why I've been liking coloring and doing like diamond art while reading, because I'm able to do both, and just reading physically is still something that I just haven't been doing lately, which is so weird because obviously I used to do that a ton. It's just been nice like combining two things that kind of give me my spark back, like being creative and then tying that back into reading, because we all know I got a reading goal to catch, which it's not looking good. Like, I should probably just change it now. Also, I always forget how long these actually take. I have probably 2 or 3 hours into this and I am nowhere close to being done. I don't even know if you can see, but yeah, I truly just think like hobbies equal more happiness. I mean, even if it's as simple as book shopping hobby or book browsing, it instantly brightened my mood. Just being in a Barnes & Noble, doing something I love, and this is all coming back because maybe it was COVID time, not to bring up that time period. I was doing a lot of creative hobbies, and although, hey, the world was going through a pandemic, I was still like mentally doing decent, I would say, and that was because I was being so creative, and I was painting, I was drawing, I was doing diamond art, I was just doing whatever, and I feel like that really helped. So I'm just trying to bring that back, I guess. That's all I have to say. Okay, yeah, I listened to like 1 chapter and then just couldn't lock in. So I think now I'm gonna continue doing my diamond painting, but watch Sterling's Point, which I told you guys I'd update you. So I am now on episode 4 and I'm liking it, but I'm not at the point where I'm obsessed and it's consuming my every thought like Off Campus was and some other shows have. Getting back into watching shows on YouTube is something that I think will also just like help me. Specifically when Off Campus was coming out and I was watching it and obsessed with it, that really was amazing for my mental health because it gave me something else to hyperfixate on than whatever was going on at the time. And also just YouTube always motivates me and gets my creative juices flowing, we'll say. So getting back into just watching stuff is always inspiring to me, and it's like literally every time I watch a reading vlog I want to read after, and same with a closet clean out video. I want to clean out my closet, consuming the media that I want to try and not necessarily be like but do in my life too, like reading vlogs I want to read, whatever. So yeah, as for Sterling's Point, like I said, I'm liking it, but I'm not like obsessed with it, and I'm still wanting to watch it, but I feel like as I get farther into the series I'll like it more. I really like the characters. I think it's funny and I like the idea of the show. I love Una. She's probably my favorite character. I think she's just really fun. So yeah, I'm gonna continue episode 4. There's just a lot I'm waiting to find out more about, and if you want to like skip ahead a couple seconds, I'm just gonna briefly talk about something that's not like a spoiler but just like stuff I'm curious about. The boat kid, I don't know his name, I forget, him like overcharging the rich people and keeping the money. What is he doing with that? I mean, I can theorize, but I want to know. Also, the main girl and the rich kid, I feel like he's not giving too many red flags as a lot of the first love interests do in this type of show. Jeremiah, he seems kind of sweet and whatever, but she just needs to be with boat guy.
My friend.
These people just be popping up out of nowhere in this town. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm on episode 7 or 8 and something was just dropped. And I wanted to kind of stop watching and do some other stuff, but now I have to keep watching because that's tea. Okay, so I have 15 minutes left in episode 8 and I kind of was like, maybe this is a 1-season show now. So I'm scared because I have 15 minutes left and so much has to happen still. So I feel like there's gonna be a big cliffhanger, and that's really unfortunate because then I have to wait a year plus for the next one to come out. So let's finish this show. I definitely have got more into it than I was before, which I knew would happen. That always happens. Done. That was good. I think I'd give it out of 5 like a 3.5. I don't know, like I really liked it, but some of the storylines and the romance part of it just like dropped off the face of the earth without explanation. It just like switched, which I really did enjoy though. I really did. I think it was very fun, and I just love drama, and the summer setting on the island was really fun. So that was fun. That was inspiring. I don't know why, but it was. Here's my diamond painting update, and then next I will probably try and finish the book. I'd say I'm like a third of the way done, maybe. It's definitely coming together. Guys, I'm about to lock in for the next hour-ish and listen to the book. Like, headphones on, we are locked, because I need to get this book done because I'm trying to have this video up hopefully this weekend. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen though, and I'm leaving for a little trip Friday. So I need to lock in, because if I don't finish this book, then I can't really post the video. Well, I mean I can, but like that's how my brain's gonna work. I also really want to finish my diamond art because just my coffee table feels like a mess with it on it. So yeah, I'm gonna lock in and hopefully listen for a bit. I think yesterday why I couldn't do it was because I didn't have my headphones on, but when I have my headphones on, it like forces me to listen and lock in, and I can just hear it better obviously. So I'm gonna do that and get to work. Since I've been struggling to read and enjoy it, forcing myself to get into it, I think it's gonna have to be the way we go about this, because then when I'm actually been listening to the book for a while and I'm into it, I am enjoying reading, but it's the pushing yourself to start that's the problem. That's literally my problem with everything, you know, like when I'm anxious about going somewhere new or whatever, once I get there it's fine. It's just the getting there that's hard. Let's force ourselves to get back into reading. Another little tip I have for getting back into hobbies and not just being on your phone is put the phone out of sight. Even if it's literally just behind this pillow, it's still out of sight. If that thing is in my periphery vision, I'm thinking about it and wanting to doom scroll on reels. Get that shit out of your mind. Like, I'm still using it to listen, but it's out of my mind, so I'm not seeing it. That's my tip. Guys, I told you forcing myself to start reading again worked, because I've been listening to this for like an hour and a half now. Even when I'm not doing my diamond painting, I made lunch, I ate lunch, and now I'm gonna get ready, and then I'm still gonna keep listening because I forced myself to get into it and it works. This is your sign to just push past the I don't want to read, I just want to do reels, and start reading, because you may just actually keep reading and not want to stop. That is my update. I am on page 148, so we've listened to like 45 pages, which I'm listening on 1.25, which it's just, I don't know, that's what I've been feeling lately, I guess. I will come back with more updates. I'll probably continue doing the diamond painting later today, but I do have to leave for most of the day now. Hi guys, it is the next day. I think I talked to you yesterday. I've read a little bit more, which we'll talk about that later, but I kind of wanted to do an update on like getting back into reading and like that whole thing. I think I'm finally back into reading, knock on wood, because yesterday I was doing my diamond painting, which I'm actually feel like I'm me when I actually look at it up closer. Never mind on that. But I was doing my diamond painting, watching a movie with Bae. It was really adorable. Side note, he was doing a Lego over here and I was doing this. It was really cute. I was doing that and I'm like, fuck, like I kind of miss my book, low key. So that was a really good sign, because I haven't really been thinking about books when I'm not reading them and or wishing I was reading at any point lately. So really excited about that. I also just was over here staring at my bookshelves, and I pulled like 3 books off the shelves that I really want to read next, and I'm just really motivated to read. That is really, really exciting and a good feeling. But as for the book, I am now on page 180, and I kind of still feel the same about it. I don't really think anything's changed. I still kind of feel like not much is really happening, but I am still really enjoying all of the characters. I also have been slightly confused on something. There's so many moving parts in this world, but nothing's really happening, and there's just so many characters it follows, so you have to remember so much. And even side characters who aren't even big parts of the story have came up recently, and I'm like, who the hell are we talking about? But I'm just pushing through and enjoying it. I will say also there's been a lot of yearning in the first 3 books and tension, which has been fun, but at this point in the 3rd and 4th book, it's kind of like kiss already, which in this book we have gotten a lot more spicy scenes. So if you've been waiting for that in this series, it does come, but you know, you do have to read 4 books to get to that. I'm going to listen to this honestly probably for the rest of the night and do my diamond paintings, because I have had the afternoon of all afternoons. I will not be leaving this couch after the afternoon I've had. Let's get into it. I will come back with updates. I'm just gonna be here doing my diamond paintings. Honestly, I owe it all to diamond art for getting me out of this like mental creativity hobby slump. I just finished chapter 48. I'm 65% now, and like, what just happened? I'm gonna keep listening. Hi guys, it is the next day and I'm about to finish this book, and then I also think that's gonna be the end of this video because I definitely feel my spark back creativity wise and just hobby wise. I'm really excited to keep reading, and I'm also really excited to finish this book and then start some new books. Some final thoughts before the ending. Honestly, I thought this was like the last book in the series. I think the series is definitely very drug out, but I'm still enjoying it, but not like in the sense that I could be physically reading it. I've just been kind of audiobooking it and not fully giving it 100% of my attention. What even actually happened in this book? Not much. So I definitely think this could have been wrapped up a lot sooner, but I do really enjoy these characters, so I'm not too mad about it. I have just that little sliver left. I have 15 minutes left in the audiobook, and then in my physical copy there is some bonus content. Read that and then give maybe some final thoughts, and I'll also show you guys my diamond dot progress, and then we will say goodbye. Okay guys, I did finish the book. I think I'm gonna settle on a 4-star for it. I feel like that's slightly generous, but I did enjoy the characters and I did think it was a fun time, and it did kind of give me that spark back for reading, so I am gonna, I think, stick with 4. I think the audiobook also really helped. I think if I was reading it physically I wouldn't have got through it as fast as I did, which not that I got through it fast at all, but fast for me reading lightly. I don't really have much else to say. I can't really say much because this is the 4th book in a series. This series has been definitely kind of drug out. I'm still gonna finish it because at this point I am so invested. Thank you guys so much for spending this hobby time with me. I had so much fun, and I just love kind of reconnecting with my childhood self, and also just reconnecting with things that I do that make me feel happy and just alive. I really enjoy this. This is your sign to pick up a cozy hobby or pick up something that you may have liked years ago or when you were a kid. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace. Here's the update on my diamond painting. I think I might be like a third of the way done.